What is going on, H-Town? Over the course of 24 hours, the rumors of Deandre Hopkins reuniting with the Houston Texans, they have been heating up. And this comes as an absolute shock. When Deandre Hopkins was released by the Arizona Cardinals a couple of days ago, as a Houston Texans fan, it was no brainer that you wanted him back. However, the question was, does DeAndre Hopkins want to return to the Houston Texans? We know at this point in his career, he wants to get a ring. We know that he's also looking for another big payday. Well, the Houston Texans can give him that. But now, after hearing that not only has he met with the Houston Texans, but he is also interested in re-signing with the Houston Texans, well, it is all systems go. If you want your guy, you go out there and get your guy. I think it is going to come down to money. Are the Houston Texans going to be the team that offers DeAndre Hopkins the bag? I think they will. We are going to discuss this next, but before we do, welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Texans content. Follow me on Twitter at 713HSP. On Instagram, it is 713 Houston Sports. Now, without further ado, now the rumors started late last night around 10 p.m., but before we even talk about that, literally 5 minutes ago, DeAndre Hopkins just posted on his Instagram some highlights of him in a Texans uniform. The two catches that didn't count, the one-handed snag against the Giants, the one that he caught with his butt cheeks against the Miami Dolphins. He knows what he is doing, guys. When there is smoke, there is fire. And like I mentioned earlier, it started late last night around 10 p.m. This is from Bruce Williams, a primarily Rockets guy. Go check out his shows, State of the Rockets, Rockets Watch. Does a great job on Ball Is Life. Breaking league sources tell me DeAndre Hopkins is high on Houston Texans rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud and has legitimate interest in a reunion with the Texans. His family living in Houston is also a serious factor in his consideration. This sent Texans Twitter into a frenzy, but we needed more. Not saying that Roosh wasn't valid, but we needed to see guys like Brooks Cabina, like Patrick Storm, Landry Locker, give us some type of indication whether this was true or not. And that came the very next day from pretty much damn near everyone. This is from Brooks Cabina from the Houston Chronicle. DeAndre Hopkins is interested in rejoining the Texans per source. Hopkins was officially released by the Cardinals Tuesday. It's a new regime, an emerging team that needs a wide receiver. There is no question that the least talented position group on this team is the wide receivers, and DeAndre Hopkins instantly solves that. This is from Dove Cleveland. Report, wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins is interested in signing with the Texans, currently gauging multiple teams. We know at this point in his career, DeAndre Hopkins, he wants to get a ring. That's why we are hearing teams like the Chiefs, like the Bills being real possibilities. Hell, even the Ravens. We just need to know what it comes down to in terms of money. We also know that DeAndre Hopkins is looking for kind of a big final payday. And the Houston Texans are one of the only teams that can do that. Next year, the Houston Texans will have the most cap space in the NFL. Why not spend a little bit early and use it on DeAndre Hopkins? This is from our boy, John Crumpler. Multiple sources have confirmed to me that free agent wide receiver and former franchise star DeAndre Hopkins visited with the Houston Texans while in Houston this past week. Where did we kind of hear about this? Oh, it was on his Instagram where he posted NRG Stadium, and the song on the dashboard was Short Term's Memory. Look, man, there is a real possibility, in my opinion, that this happens, and DeAndre Hopkins is kind of the exclamation point for this Houston Texans offseason. Everything has gone right with DeAndre Hopkins. You are expecting to win 10 games. You are expecting to go to the playoffs. I think it was on Paul Galon's show. He said that DeAndre Hopkins sees that the AFC South is wide open. Could he be the missing piece for the Houston Texans? I absolutely think he is. Let me know what you guys think about DeAndre Hopkins wanting to come back to the Houston Texans. Go Houston. You guys have a very blessed day.